Hey you, my name is Jer. I suck at EVE Online, but I make little videos and record them and put them on YouTube so I can watch them later, and if you like watching them later, well, I'm glad. We're here today doing what I think is one of my favorite activities in the end. It's profitable, it's interesting. Ooh, and this is fun. 3 battleships. That is kind of exciting. Okay, I'm gonna kill everyone. I don't know why. Sometimes I can't walk up right after I start recording. I don't know how to try and deal with that. But we are going to immediately start fighting one of these. We're going to turn on our thing and we are going to try to get some. Oh, actually, no, we're just going to start orbiting right away. We're already close. Okay, let's see if we can survive this. My cap is not gray, but these are all battleships, so maybe they won't be able to hit me. This is a blaster Vexor fit. It is pretty satisfying. I have to get in close to use them. My range is only 2. My optimal is 2, but look at that, I'm underneath it. And then my fall off is like 8, so I can within 10 I can do some decent damage. It's worth firing. But look at that, none of them can even hit me. How beautiful. This is my dream come true. Normally there's one battleship and a couple cruisers, some frigates. But yeah, no, this is a great way to start the video. So if you've watched my other videos recently, you know I've been doing some very boring low-sec ratting, which is both boring and dangerous because you never know who's going to show up in low-sec. And I was hoping for the general, you know, where you get those 13 million tags that sort of make it all worth it, the big jackpot, and then they often have, I don't know, however much stuff in there. Holds, but that's not what oh, no, we're going to go for this one. But I wasn't getting them. I was not getting any of those clones. And the reality is, you come out here, yeah, you don't get as many big jackpots. Like, there's no 13 million jackpots, but, you know, I was getting like 1 point something million ISK. Like, this is Vexor. No, this is from my catalyst out in Losec, 1.1. I come out here, I'm getting 4. Oh no, this one. Either way, it doesn't matter. In Gary, yeah, that was a good one in Losec. Here, 3, 2, 4. If I do nothing but come out here, kill everything but one, and move on, I am making a ton. I make 4 in the money you get directly for killing them. I forget what it's, bounties. And then, you know, I'll walk away with like 4 million per hour in the hold, maybe more. I have to go back, and the problem is filling it up. It gets full too fast, and I have to go and drop things off. But like, seriously, it would be nice to get those generals. I got the impression maybe they used to be there more, but there really were not a lot of generals out there while I was going, and I didn't see a single one. I went out there, I saw it. It was my Moby Dick, you know. I went out there right away, and I saw in the second system I visited when I first started, was one of those generals, and I almost killed my Vexor 3 times, just barely got out by the skin of my teeth. And I was like, oh, I want to get it, so I refit in a catalyst, because that would be the best thing to kill the general, right? A battleship, it's get under its guns, and if I died, because it scrams you, the 0.1, it scrams you, so I was going to be trapped, so I didn't want to lose my Vexor to it, because once you're in close, there was no way out. Like, I escaped with my Vexor just because I was right at the edge. I was trying to kite it, which failed. It can shoot like 50 kilometers or something, but I just barely escaped with it, overheating my afterburner and getting just out of its scram range. But anyway, it's kind of weird. Oh, look at this, interesting. Like, this other one just like wandered away. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go where that's going to be. I'm going to come get this one and actually collect the stuff. Oh, 2.6 million just from that. There we go. And let my drone start working on this one while I come and get the loot. Here, I'm going to give a couple cycles of my shield. Really nice shield booster on this build, which I got from EVE Uni, but it really isn't very stable from a cap perspective. The cap will really burn out here. I'm gonna put some iron charge on my guns. And try to get my transversal up. So And I'm gonna start shooting it. With that, how far did this go? 6 with a fall off of 12. Okay, so no, that's not worth it. But I'll once I get to like 20, I'll start bothering with it. Yeah, halfway. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. I'll need to heal up after this, but who knows what's in there. I love a good battleship. But yeah, so you know, 4 million, like 8 million, 10 million an hour. Oh boy, that's not good. How are my drones doing? Okay, but they're slowly killing it. Here, let's line up again. Click halfway down the screen. Okay, start shooting. No, I need to warp away. Okay. B, spot, 3 hours, submit, and then we will come to the Dashi. War. No. Remember call drones. I always forget that part. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Don't wanna. Yeah, luckily, these ones don't scram you. Okay, so 3 in a row. I need to be careful. Look at that. Love that glowing damage on the ship. Okay, well, that was interesting. But we'll come back and get it. Oh, and actually, what I'll do is I'll set up a bookmark while we're here. Get nice and close and set a what should be a fairly functional docking bookmark once we are all healed up. Beautiful little Athenor, university style. I need to remember to take screenshots. All right, we're healing up nice and fast. I'll have to wait. Yeah, I'll wait for my full armor to heal. I'll get nice and close, and I'll get myself a little vanity shot of me leaving. So yeah, you know, I like it. It's satisfying when you're alone. It's real convenient. And deep in the pocket here, we got the Eve University pocket, and we're way at the back. So someone has to really come through here to become dangerous to me. So, and that's the beauty of Nullsec, you know? You know who's there. And it's way more likely to be empty. And if there is someone, that's a problem, because what am I going to do? It leaves me without a ton of options. You got to kind of just wait for them, which is no fun. But there's worse things than being patient. Yeah, here we go. Just get a nice screenshot. Okay. And off we go back to finish the job. So yeah, we got the, I'll pull up my fit here, and we can take a quick look. Here, we'll close this, and then we can bring it up and get it out of the way and talk about it once I get the action back started. All right, there's our old friend. We poop our droney boys. There we go. Oh, it's far away again. Okay. F, and we will once again try and get our transversal up, but this time we'll actually remember to turn our afterburner on. Here, I'll throw some iron at him, might as well. So yeah, this should be easy enough. Looking at our fit, it is shield fit, which I'm not really used to. This was a fit from a contract in the Corp, and so I take its word for it. It does feel a bit fragile, but I gotta say I'm used to using a armor rep PvE Vexor fit, and God, it's stressful because, you know, if you break through that 25-30% mark that might or might not be stable, you're just at the edge of death. All you got is that hull, And yeah, you got the damage control, but I don't know. It feels like you're living on the edge a little bit. Oh, I can't unload while it's active. Okay, well, I think I'm pretty safe, so I'm gonna just wait. Yeah, so the problem is the cap stability. It drains the cap so fast. Even just firing the guns drains the cap, but if you're firing the guns and trying to run the shield at the same time, oof, it gets really, really drainy really quickly. So that's something I need to manage, and sometimes I end up just waiting, you know, like going to the station to charge up, which is kind of inconvenient. But I do like that, like that last example. What would I have done? I would have been in armor. I would have been in hull. I wouldn't have been able to fuck around. I wouldn't have been able to take my time pulling back my hornets. I might have had to get creative and come back and try and reclaim them. All right, so this is, yeah, it's just slow with the iron. I should, when I have battleships, I should just use these. It takes a long time to reload. I'm bored. I'm gonna reload now, so I don't want to forget. Okay, reloading. My guy here is this. Where is it? Anyway, let's just open it up. I'm trying to use the clicking in space to make it so that I'm closer to the wreck as it dies, because you know it's like there's a whole thing where it takes forever to get back to it, and I don't like that. Okay, about 1 million. That's good. And we will come find our asteroid we're in. Where were we? Oh, we're still at the top. Okay, yeah, that's right. I was in the other system before, and I had made my way down. So yeah, you know, the DDAs, the magnetic field stable. Oh, crap, I just did it. Silly Billy. We'll go back right away. Asteroid belts. I think we were in 1. So I'll go back and scoop my... Okay. Fascinating gameplay. Or no, where am I? Stop. Asteroid belts. Am I in 3? I'm in 3. No. What? Why? Oh. Ay. Why do I record myself? It's embarrassing. But yeah, we need to go find those drones. I think they'll be on D-scan? No. Okay, so that's the wrong one. Jeez Louise. Asteroid belts. Look at 2, 3. Okay, so we were on 2. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good ship. I like it. It's active. You got to manage things, and I do not mind managing things if it means that I get things done faster, that I can fill up my cargo, fill up my ISK, fill up my bounties in a hurry. So yeah, I don't know, like all this stuff, like I never even, you know, what is this? A compact email shield amplifier? I'm not super familiar with all that stuff. Okay, do a D-scan. Okay, where is my... Here, can I do this? Drones? No, up in drones. Drones. Reclaim. How do I do the reclaim drones thing? I'm going to ask on Mumble. Hey friends, how do I scoop my drones if I left them behind and then I come back to the same spot? Lock? Yeah. Drones. Launch drones. Okay, so that's launch drones. Okay, no one's in the mood to answer that. We'll just... How do you do that? Lost on Jones, answered, remember you left them. Yeah. If you remember, you can recall them after arriving on grid. You can see them by right-clicking your capacitor HUD. Right-clicking your capacitor HUD. Why is it there? That is so strange. Okay. There we go. Why? Why isn't it in this 3 dots menu? Okay. All right, I figured it out. You have to right-click on the capacitor, which seems like a really crazy thing to have to do. but I did it. Okay. And now, once they are returned, I guess they're far away, so...
Reconnect to drones.
Yeah, that's it. Where's that wasp? Okay. I was unprepared for how far away they would be. You know what? I wasn't excited about what's there. So don't tell anyone. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. Yeah, the thing about coming to this area is there's so many belts that you can go through all of them, and if you kill what's there, if you start back at the top, you will get a fresh spawn. Like, enough time passes that if you do them in order, you'll get a fresh spawn when you come back. And so what we need to do is kill everything but one, leave the last one, and like leave one frigate or destroyer, whatever the smallest is, and then the effect is that it will be more likely to spawn what you want, which is the battleships. So if we clear them all, you get a random spot. If you clear everything but one of the smallest non-battleships, you're more likely to get that and a battleship that comes to accompany it. And that is always kind of an interesting dynamic. So the polite thing to do... Oh, wait, I shouldn't use my guns yet. The polite thing to do is always leave the one. And also clear everything. Rather than leaving, for example, a couple destroyers and a frigate, because what happens in that case is the next person is going to be trapped with them. So the important thing is I don't leave belts empty. Here, let's get the nice view. I don't leave belts empty, and I don't kill the last one. So I got to pull my drones. Or actually, how do I control my drones' aggression? I know there's a way. Mix, assist, guard, unmark as favor for launching. Yeah, I don't know how to set their aggression, because they always seem to attack the last thing. So I gotta pull them immediately, but that's an excellent idea anyways. Okay, let's try and line up to make the looting easier. Because if I pull them right away, I don't forget them in space, and I don't have to go through that whole boring thing. Oh, did I do it? No. I aligned, but I didn't get it. 1.3. Me gusta. Great. Asteroid belts. Up next. Alright, so we already got 5 million. We got 416. Okay, so one more battleship, and more or less the bay will be full. And you know what? I'll finish the video. I'll do one more. I'll fly till I get one more battleship. That'll fill up my cargo, and I will go and drop it off at the station. I should be able to do it at the player built structure. I think I can just open up the cargo without even going in, so that'll be nice. Oh, and did I actually save a spot? Or did I forget? I forgot. I was so busy taking pictures. All right, look at this. Beautiful. So we will come here. Okay, cancel. So we will put our flyy boys on here. We will do some flying to try and get transversal against this guy. Oh, why did I do that? That shouldn't be on. Okay, there we go. Still remembering the process. I did a bunch of this before. I came back after a long time away from the game and discovered this whole area was full. My assets are all full of stuff stored in random stations from doing this, filling up, and dropping things off. So I'm setting up a whole system where I'll have bookmarks on each of the stations. Where sorry, I don't know what that guy said.
Seems like a whole lot of nothing.
Bookmarks on each station in each system, so that if I'm in that system...
That's not much.
And I'm ratting. Can he hear me? I don't think he can hear me. I'll know exactly where to go and drop it off, so that I'll come back because there's that.
So far, the back 3 systems are clear. One neutral, next tag.
Thank you. Yeah, because managing my cargo is actually the thing. Like, I could just sit here all day doing this. It's kind of relaxing. It's funny. I just get so much more stuff, and some big stuff that's worth like over $1 million. So I have to go back and unload. Ooh, what is this worth? Oh, only 50, but interesting. Some tags. Yeah. Okay.
Is PC9 clear as well?
Pull it in.
On my way up front.
Okay. There we go. We'll go pick that up, and then we'll go drop ourselves off. I don't like getting to the point where I have to like throw things away. I feel like that's just 783. Not enough cargo space. Okay, exactly what I was afraid of. So we'll orbit this, and oh, did I get everything else? And how much is this worth? Oh, that's worth nothing. Okay, great. So let's go to Tashi. Warped within 0. All right.
2 neutrals in PC9, Dr. Swan, and Extreme Death.
Como siempre. They're always there. They don't seem very effective.
Well, Extreme Death got me yesterday.
Oh, okay.
He's quite good.
I guess it's just sometimes you move through and he doesn't even seem to move around at all, and then he kills you all of a sudden. Sorry about that.
Yeah, yesterday he was very active. Today he just seems to be docked at TS.
All right, and I'm going to open cargo deposit, and I'm going to take this. Here, what's the best way here? Or, I don't know, I'll switch to this.
But if you look at his kill statistics, it's quite impressive.
Antimatter. Okay, so everything but my charges. Drop it off. Transfer 5 million. All right. So that is not a bad amount as far as I'm concerned for a little bit of ratting. I'm going to set a bookmark because I don't want to forget. PC, or no, 5D, Tashi, dock. Okay, because that'll be a good, we're close enough now that we should be able to dock. All right, so that's not what I wanted. I'm going to come back to, where was I? And we'll go start here and see what happens. But for now, I think that'll be it. I'm Jer, and I'm going to keep ratting in Nullsec and enjoying my sweet, sweet ISK. I love you. Bye-bye.